fauna. There is no doubt. We are definitely on the trail of the lost expedition. Seems that one of the team kept a distance from the others. Let's see what we can discover. A trail of blood. That cannot be good. Follow it.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can warm up this face. Take a potion.
More blood. We're on the right path. Keep going. A corpse. The clothes cannot be mistaken. It is a scholar of the Bridge Alliance. From the looks of him, I would say he's been dead for days, as we already thought. This isn't the woman whose journal we found. There is still a chance that
This man traded his life for all the suffering of my people.
It was only a scholar, a sage.
Do you think my people see a difference when bridgemen steal our people? From who do you think? All the clans hide dead children.
I have heard stories. If they're true, this violent attack, though tragic, would be justified.
I'll search the body. We might find something to help us understand. Here is the isolated camp mentioned in the journal. Everything is in order, but the inhabitants are no longer there. Its position would have allowed them to escape the attack.
It's like being in a crow's nest. The view we have over the valley is an ideal observation point.
It is a journal. That of a woman from the expedition. She speaks of their research and relates here that she felt watched. She feared an attack was brewing. I believe she was right. The writing stops mid-sentence.
Let's hope she's still alive, as well as her colleagues, or our mission will be a short one.
We must follow the
This woman was right to fear the Donea Exregao. They must have followed this path coming from the swamp. This is where we should go if we want to find these lion scholars.
Look, those are islanders. They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp.
That's possible.
Renaise!
We won't let you take us. We will not kneel down without a fight.
Wait. We have no desire to fight you. We only want to find the Lion Sages. They are not warriors, but their chief is ready to send an army of warriors to liberate them. If you help us bring them back, you will save your tribe from a costly battle in lives.
He speaks truly. Look, one of them is already eager to bring lion warriors back to us.
All we wanted was...
What good is this if we must leave our camp behind? Stay away from the main entrance. Our guards will not welcome your arrival.
Pass around. There is a smaller entrance hidden there. The lions are kept in a home in ruins.
There must be a key somewhere to open the door, but I know...
I'm not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
We were sent to look for you.
Apologies, but allow me to express my doubts.
Well, after this little swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
Well, we were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He's worried about you. You haven't been reporting.
You should have said that straight away. I must admit, I was hoping for a rescue. Of a different nature. Do you have a name?
Desarde. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin. Who wears an islander face. I've heard stories about you. And them?
Captain Vasco. Though I realize I am quite far from the sea.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. From the people that your own capture and torture.
I've never taken anyone. On the contrary, we had hoped to exchange our knowledge with your own. This is a rather odd group. I am Afra, a scholar from the Bridge Alliance. It is rather rare to find me rolling in the marshes. I study the fauna and flora of this isle. I should imagine you have many questions.
We saw the site where you were attacked. What exactly happened?
We were taken by surprise. One moment, everything was calm. I had an uneasy feeling and kept myself apart. But when I heard my fellow scholars' shouts, I rushed over. Most of my companions are incapable of defending themselves, and we didn't have guards. One of them tried to flee, but they brought him down. We decided to give ourselves up to avoid a massacre.
What has happened since the attack? How long have you been in these marshes?
We were taken prisoner and were brought to a village nearby. I was able to escape while the others were taken to a house that they use as a prison. So I doubled back to keep watch of the village from a distance. I have been hoping to find a way to free my companions.
Have you made progress in your search for a cure?
We were studying some quite remarkable plants when the region is rife in unknown and novel species. The local shamans know all these plants and they use them in their remedies. If only we had been able to converse with them rather than getting ourselves captured.
Could you lead us to the village where your colleagues are being held prisoner?
Certainly. We are owed, and I fully intend to participate in this rescue. I'm not one to sit around and...
This is where the natives took your colleagues.
Yes, it is here. These ruins are being used as a camp.
There are so many of them. Better to remember.
I have spied on the camp and discovered where my colleagues are being held. They are being kept in the old walls of the main... I would rather avoid unwarranted deaths. We should wait until nightfall and look around the camp to find a more discreet way to get inside.
Indeed, it would be wiser than trying to get in through the gate. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
I fled as they were about to lock my companions inside a cell. We're going to need a key.
Please, Honor Manawi, let's try to avoid a fight.
Locked.
Afra, is that you?
Come, thank you for your help.
Do not thank me yet.
find a way to get out of this valley without putting my companions in danger.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then
Rokared, mercy, you have defeated us. Spare us our...
If you spare them, they will only hunt us down until we are all...
No, you have our word. We have been bested. We will let you move on.
How can we trust you? You attacked our camp when we were not even armed.
They are savages. They had us caged like beasts.
We only sought to learn where you have caged our people.
Spare their lives. I beg you.
Very well. Leave. And I hope you keep your word.
Thank you, Onol Manawi. I have spoken.
We are no longer in danger. Thank you for your help, Desade.
I must admit, the reasons for my being here are not entirely... Your research to find a remedy against the Malachor could save many lives in our cities as well.
You speak like a true man of science. Then you'll be thrilled. Your heroic efforts to save us from those savages could help. We've made a discovery.
Is that right? In that case, we need to speak with Governor Burham and...
Very well. I'll accompany you.
Let's be off.
Sir Desade, and our expedition. I thank you sincerely for having brought them back, Excellence. You are a providential man.
Please, sir. It was you who convinced me and my cousin of the capital importance of their research.
Research that has borne fruit, Your Excellence.
Truly? This is excellent news. You have found a plant with sufficient properties?
Not exactly. Know that during our captivity, an island woman visited the camp. The natives called her Tierna Hac Cadactus and treated her with utmost reverence. I heard them talk about a remedy, a universal remedy it seemed, that she had concocted. How's that? Liam. Well, I grasp. Surprising. But the Tierna Hac is very powerful and very wise. It is possible that she did craft such a remedy.
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see? I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black.
Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me, Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I'm dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so... Cousin, I don't...
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago, but the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not...
Your dear cousin? No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father, lost during an... I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day. Kurt, what is... What's going on? Is there something wrong?
Coin guards! The time has come.
But... what is this?
Ready arms.
Kurt, what are you doing?
Aim!
Stop that, soldiers! Lower your weapons, now!
Sorry, Greenblood.
Fight with honor.
On guard. I said draw!
Why did you betray us?
Our commander figured out that we could easily take control of this island. You rely so heavily on our protection. You are so dependent. So naive. All the governors will suffer the same attacks if they haven't already. Your problems are far from over, Greenblood. The commander is there on the docks with all his lieutenants. I failed, but they will certainly succeed. Here, or elsewhere on the island. Not every governor has a cousin that I trained personally for combat.
Thank you. You saved us all.
The nerve of them.
What else was there to expect from employing coin-fed mercenaries? All that liberty, so close to power, it went to their heads. It would have happened sooner or later. They could have been preparing this sort of coup for years.
Without wanting to rush you, bantering about the dangers of according one's trust to a sellsword is appropriate, but...
You're right. It's time for action. We need to get you somewhere safe, Constantine.
Those are my advisors that you must protect. Me, I want
To join in. Look at your condition. It's out of the question we have to...
As you've left me no choice. There is a hiding place in the cellar.
We will take care of your advisors after that.
And we should make these conger eels pay for their treachery.
And attempt to stop the coups in other cities.
Then we have no time to lose. Let us be gone.
The soldiers who were escorting Kurt are sure to come back. Let's be vigilant on our way to the cellar.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight. We must hurry before the guard can act. We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you...
Do I even have a choice? Here I am,
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone sick.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here.
Let's go then.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Watch out!
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Dare you betray us this way? I will not let myself be slaughtered like a dog, sirs. On guard!
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Lord Minister!
Ah, friendly faces, finally. I was in this room when I heard sounds of battle. Fearing for my life, I hid. But what is going on? What madness has befallen the palace?
It's a coup d'etat. The Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its
The guard is everywhere. They could...
We will do everything in our power to thwart. Come now. We'll take you somewhere safe.
I'll follow you.
Sillon!
De Sade, you've come at a serendipitous moment. I thought my hour had come.
A coup d'etat, Professor.
So, they have finally... It was only a question of time before they succumbed.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able... Follow me. I'm taking you...
I'm coming.
Locked. You will be safe here.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget what you've done for me.
You are safe here.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency. We owe you our lives.
In that case, we should find her at once. Her abode is very close to the palace.
Lady Morange, make ready to depart. We cannot remain here.
But what is going on?
The Coin Guard has decided they were set on assassinating Constantine. And
The idiots!
you are in danger. Do you know a safe place where we could take you?
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. They will hide me. Go! And do be careful.
If I remember correctly, Torsten's quarters are in the right wing.
Going in through the front door would be dangerous. And the noise of the battle could make him run away.
You're not wrong. If we're to stop him, we'd better be discreet. climb up the left wing step. We'd reach the upper floor directly.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Come on! Get there!
No one. I hoped he would be here.
It's not over yet. We're bound to find some information regarding his plans in these papers.
The traitor had a contingency plan. He must be boarding a ship to another city as we speak.
The Admiral certainly can't be aware of his plotting. She would never support it.
I thought as much. She would have too much to lose. According to these papers, Torsten was counting on some other officers to lead the attack. We must stop them too.
In that case, we must hurry. If we don't stop them now, they'll attack another city. And Hikmet cannot fall. Too many lives are depending on our research.
To think that if I'd had my ship, I could have blocked the way out, or chased him.
Let's not waste any time. We will try to cap... It's blocked.
I'm glad I was not in Kurt's place. He became a traitor unwittingly.
I should probably have taken more heed of him. He was my master and my friend, and I did not listen. What a waste.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Come on! Get there!
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Come on! Get
Excellency.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. My orders are not...
What if I paid you a supplement for your...
Very well, you can...
I regret, my lord, we are closed this evening. Come back another day.
I'm not here to tempt my luck. Are you in...
That's right, what do you want from me?
From you? Nothing.
Is that right? Now, this ought to be good.
You know very well.
Oh, and you think that my men are just gonna let you, without so...
Whether they move or not, it matters little.
I must admit, you're not...
Weapons!
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
I thought I heard some ruckus out here.
Bit of poison on my blade. Hey, let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Stop! The person we were here for has been brought into submission.
What did you want with Lieutenant Olga? Very well. We are dropping our weapons, soldiers. That dog's eye doesn't...
What are you doing here? Who let you in? I demand an explanation.
It seems that your men are a little distracted this evening. It is understandable, with all that's been... You are under arrest, as well as your commander.
But what is this? Soldiers, ready weapons.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
late. The coward has escaped. It's not over. We need to warn our allies.
Hikmet should be our priority. If she falls into the hands of the Coin God, we'll lose years of research in our hunt for a remedy. But I have faith in your pragmatic spirit. You will make the right choice.
One thing is certain, we cannot save them both. You will need to make a choice between the two.
Very well. Let's go to San Mateus.